Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Panzer Corpse, where I panzer the corpse right out of these people. I'm gonna corp their panzers. Anyway, so last turn we took, what's that place called? Oslo, and began to push our troops up towards the roadblock of Lillehammer, right here in the middle of a mountain range, a lake, and a valley. Basically hell. They have a strong defense position. We initiated our plans for an airborne assault around this area, and our airborne assault will consist of holding the line a lot. So we're going to start off by shooting up the area, trying to blockade this area with the U-boat. Hopefully they'll run a transport ship into that. And so our strategy is as follows. Hold the line in the north, push hard from the south up north, um, hold the line here and also in the north until the large sledgehammer that is Germany comes to beat the crap out of everyone in our way. That's about it. So all we have left for this turn is to attack the 27th Norwegian Infantry, and let's get to it. Watch out for my camo Panzer. I guess they watched out. But I had hills. And we'll actually move this Panzer slightly forward. Can this reconnaissance vehicle come in? It can. We'll see if this recce vehicle can take a town all by itself. Alright. I think that's most of our moves for this turn. I'm gonna walk these gents to a city, have them get a truck, join the war. Excuse me. I'm gonna have these 14th Pioneers rush up this way and try and get into the fight at some point in time. Move our artillery up with increasing quickness. And next turn we'll try and destroy that fortress. The 30th Oskaborg. Alright, let's see how badly the Royal Navy wants to whip us today. Guess we might as well go down fighting. We poked a hole in an aircraft carrier. Alright, next turn. For it shall rain and be dry. Alright, they sank our heavy cruiser. And that was it, apparently. All they wanted to do was jog and eat brownies or something. Alright, so we land there. We'll drop our troops there and... oh, there. They dropped into the city for a second. And we'll move these troops up here to try and hold the line. Well, these troops try and break through Dumbas. Which I swear is the name of it. I'm not just trying to call them dumbasses. Well, they are for standing against the might of the German Empire. And our grenadiers will attack them. Better try and soak up some hits for these guys. Our tanks will then move in to finish off the job. While we assault this fortress down here in the south. And re-embark these gents, who are going to move up north. We will take these Sturmpanzers, bombard here, since there's not much else they can do right now. Move these Pioneers forward via Opal Blitz. Have these guys basically just hold on for dear life while shooting at a heavy cruiser with nothing but a machine gun. Oh yeah, that's right, it's raining today, so today would be a great day for us to move our strategic bombers back inland. This gent I could repair, but we have more pressing ships that we need to repair. So we'll create kind of a screen in front of him. And move our heavy cruiser up here to combine our forces into one semi-formidable German fighting force, and we'll upgrade these gents with a truck. So that they can finally join the fight and start doing things. And we'll attack using our tiny tank over here. And then we'll move our pioneers up here to the north. Just trying to get the pioneers in first so they can hit Doombas. If we can take Doombas quickly, we can form a defensive line along right here. And Doombas itself, which should keep the Brits pinned to their tiny beachhead over here, reducing their threat by a lot. That's right, we don't have any ability to use air support right now. But we can, however, land up here at our airfield in the north, which gives us a large advantage over in this area. We can also shoot at an aircraft carrier with a machine gun. Back off, aircraft carrier. We'll only warn you a few times. We'll resupply that jet next turn. And since there's not much else for this car to... Actually, this car will move up this way. Try to get it back to the action. We'll move this tank over here, since there's not much else it can do. Move these gents up that way. That's about it for what these guys can do. We'll move these guys over here to provide a somewhat of a defensive force. And just kind of pray that the Brits don't move down south. Yeah, that's what our military plans rest on our prayers. Alright, so next turn. Let's see what happens. Alright, so they already are positioned with the infantry over there after they've just landed. You know, they'll be heavily suppressed. Picture landing on the ground and getting shot at with a high explosive. But luckily the weather looks like it'll be clear and dry for the next few days. We should be able to land most of our paratroopers with some ease. We'll go ahead and reinforce these units and have them dig in as it looks like we'll be able to move north some now. And we will be just kind of ignoring that area over there. It's more of a distraction right now than anything else. And probably just reinforcing mostly this turn, maybe some movement, maybe some attacks, but most of it's going to be because we're stuck at that roadblock that is this stupid, this valley. Will be mostly reinforcing just because our troops don't have anywhere to go for the time being. So go ahead and reinforce most of our troops. These pioneers will move up slightly. This tank will reinforce. These guys will reinforce. These guys don't need to reinforce just yet, so they'll move up too and try and join in the assault. I hoped I could occupy the port just with it. Continue going with our tank. We might even take the side trip to get these guys if we don't take Doombas quickly. We'll take a side trip and just conquer Elverum, just so we have our troops doing something. And these gents aren't about to fall too far behind our blitzkrieg. So, let's start reinforcing our ships. Alright. We'll just leave our Schnell boat here. It's really only going to soak up hits. And we'll start repairing that ship down there. Oh crap. Our bomber took hits, I didn't even notice. And we'll just leave all these guys down here as a guarding force, contingency force, bomber base, that stuff. Alright, that should do it for this turn. The AI will continue to try and assault our troops. They'll retake their port, submarines, and that had the lucky effect of pulling their troops back some. Because for some strange reason, holding that particular area was much more important than keeping our paratroopers from swarming Doompas with flamethrowers. Which is exactly what's about to happen. So now we can have a giant assault of the area of Doompas. We're going to. Target defense means nothing to my grenadiers. And we'll assault their artillery and try and take this port. Because if we can take that port, we will effectively cut British reinforcement capability to Namsos and Stinjakir. And I don't think they have been reinforcing up there, meaning they'll probably be forced to redirect a lot of supplies meant for Norway right now. And plus, they'll be farther away from us for the beginning. We'll go ahead and shoot up the carrier. And we'll move back to this airport to keep our Messerschmitt fueled and ready for action. And get these pioneers moving. Keep these Wehrmacht troops moving. And we'll go ahead and take this city because it's annoying me slightly. And then we'll move in and capture this city with nothing but a recon car. Move our tanks up. Move our mountain troops back to help assist the attack on the city. It's a nice little city to take, I guess. There'll be something in there. Some glory or some other thingy will be in there. I'm sure of it. And we'll move up and do our artillery barrage lead. And now we have our convoy moving through the Valley of Death. And continue reinforcement. While our navies hold here and wait. And watch. If we can take this city, we can also reinforce our U-boat, which we're going to move out just a little bit, just enough to hide it. And these gents will get their elite reinforcements. And the 30th Grenadier can just kind of sit there, chill. I think that does it for this turn. Let's see what the enemy's got on our next clear dry turn. More artillery barrages. Heavy cruisers fires over a mountain. What is up with them and that one Fallschirmjäger brigade? It's like they really don't like those guys. So we'll move in and we'll attack their artillery with our tanks. Pew pew. And try and secure this thing as our new semi-important objective. Because once we take this place, the Brits have to send all their troops all the way up north to Namsos, effectively securing most of this entire southern region for ourselves and our large convoy of Blitzkrieg Death, which we can now rush all the way up here. The enemy is, I don't want to say beaten yet, they still have a large force they can deploy. The Brits can still bring quite a few troops over, but they're mostly cut off and they're mostly going to be focused in this area. The hardest push we're going to have is going to be the one up this area, and I'm bringing my pioneers for that. So yeah, someone's in for a ride, it ain't us. So we shot up an aircraft carrier. RTB. And, I think I'll extend this episode just a little bit. Just enough to get through this turn. We'll move our pioneers up. It's just going to be mostly convoys right now. Move this tank up here. Move these infantry up this way. Move these elite infantry up this way. Move this tank up this way. And leave these units in here to attack it next turn. And we come to the exciting conclusion for the town of Elverum. I hope. Otherwise, these guys really suck at their job. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode. See you soon.